Jack, team first. The last couple of games, importantly, we didn't lose. Is there a sense of frustration that we didn't win?
Yeah, I mean, last Tuesday at Harrogate we went ahead twice and we have had chances to go and win the game 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 and Saturday it was a bit similar to Crewe really, not like tired legs but it was not a dull game but you know what I mean. I think if we'd have scored early enough in the first half we could have gone on and won 2-3-0 again, just about taking them chances and keeping going. As long as we're not getting beat we're still picking up points and it's keeping us up at the top of the table.
You've said it there. Importantly, we're a very difficult team to beat.
Yeah, I think our record at home's really good, and then it's just about if you don't lose away from home and you win at home, that's what gets you promoted. And if we keep that going, there's no reason why we shouldn't be up there come 40 games into the season.
Gaffer mentioned it at the weekend. There is that feeling of frustration at full time after games like that because you're demanding of each other. You're thinking to yourselves, "Come on, we should have got that."
Yeah, especially after. I don't think second half we created that many chances Saturday, but first half we had a few good ones. We came in and you could see around the dressing room everyone was frustrated, and obviously 3 points better than 1 point, and it's just about putting it right this weekend and getting all three at Salford.
It is a good dressing room in there, Jack, isn't it? We've said it a couple of times, but this time there's a great feeling around there.
Yeah, I mean we've struggled with bodies and fitness wise with a lot of injuries, but everyone's still sticking together, and even if it's the same 11 going out week in week out, because there's not that many to rotate it with, everyone's still pulling together and working hard.
You're one of the players who's played all of the league games. You must be absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, I mean, for personally getting minutes in the tank's always good for me. It's just about keeping fresh, not staying injured, and trying to do as much as possible to get 3 points on Saturday.
We spoke in pre-season about that role that you've got. It's attacking can turn to defence in the blink of an eye, so you've got to cover the yards. Are you getting used to that? Is that something you're dealing with now?
Yeah, it is a lot harder than playing just normal full-back. I'd like to have had a few goals, and I've had a couple of good chances and whatnot, but it's just creating goals for the team. As long as you're doing your bit at the back and then you're adding things going forward, it should help.
I sort of hinted before the interview, there's a milestone coming up. You've played 97 games for this club, 2 goals along the way. That's flown by, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I first signed, I think I said at the start, it was like 10 appearances this year, and I'd be happy. And I did play until Christmas, but I think I came away with 20 odd. And then I know last year wasn't great, but I still played about 40 odd games or something. But this year it'd be nice to get a few more games under the belt and actually do something with the club.
How much has your confidence grown over this last couple of seasons, Jack?
Yeah, it's a lot, especially this year now we're up there. Last year was a little bit tricky, but when you're up there and flying, everything just seems to go right, and as long as we keep winning games and playing well, we should be up there.
Every interview we've done, you mentioned that goals thing. The assists, they're brilliant. That's part of the role that you've got now as well. But do you beat yourself up over the goals that don't come?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple of half chances Saturday, and you know as soon as the ball leaves your foot whether it's going in or not, and it just seems to be one of them where it's like, not again. But I'm sure when one goes in, there should be a few more.
Creative-wise, the way the team are playing, again, that seems to suit the role that you've got at the moment.
Yeah, depending who we're playing against and the way they set up, I feel like me and Finn, when Finn plays at right wing back, both get a lot of the ball, especially when switching the play, and it seems to be the out ball. I enjoy playing with Miles when he's running up and down like an idiot, but I feel like we work quite well together and we do get a lot of space out there.
So when you put a ball in like the one that Edmo got, as soon as it's left your foot, what are you thinking?
Yeah, you know straight away whether it's a half decent ball or not, and I looked up and it's just landed straight on his head, and trust him from 4 yards out not to miss. But yeah, it's a nice feeling to set someone up. Yeah.
You mentioned the table earlier. Do you keep close tabs on that at this stage of the season? Is that something that you're always looking at?
Now and again, you have a quick nosy, see who beats who, but as it always is, League Two, everyone seems to beat everyone at some point, and realistically, it comes down to the last 10 games and who can finish the best.
You ready to put down any wild predictions?
Not particularly. Hopefully we are up there. Yeah.
There's a quiet confidence in there, isn't there? Without putting you on the spot with that, there is a confidence, and that's why we're frustrated if it's a draw at the end of the 90 minutes.
Yeah, when we were up there under Chris Beach, you sort of go into the games thinking whoever we're playing, we're just going to beat them. There is a little bit of that in the changing room this year, and I mean, as long as we keep picking up results, that feeling doesn't go away.
We've only been beaten 3 times in the league, Jack. I mean, that says something about the group in itself.
Yeah, I mean, we got beat off Stevenage, Orient, and then who were first and second, were they still first, second? And then obviously Stockport was just a little blip, but as long as you are beating the teams around you and especially the ones below you should be doing alright.
Salford's always a good place to go.
Yeah, I spoke to a few friends. Obviously, they're all Preston fans, but they're off, so I think I've got a few coming. So hopefully, bring home 3 points.
Jack, thanks for